Hello, hello! Welcome to Inktober Day 4, and well done for making it this far. The reward is to get some pretty eyedrop action. I love using the eyedropper. It makes me feel so legit. I don't know what it is about it, but it makes me feel super legit. Anyway, today's prompt was freeze. And I, as always, am super excited to see how everyone else has interpreted it, because that's part of the joy and excitement of Inktober is looking at, especially like the more obscure prompts, how people are going to interpret that. And I really enjoy that part about this. It's kind of like when you go and do an art class or a sketching workshop or something with a whole bunch of artists. And it's just so interesting to see how you can all get the same instructions and just do such different things with it. And as always, if you are doing Inktober this year, please feel free to tag me on my Instagram account. It's @NoNewPens. And I am very excited to see how you're interpreting Inktober 2019 as well. And I'm very excited to offer some love and some friendship in this dark time. Right now it's not dark. The first few days are very much a honeymoon phase, and it's very exciting, and we'll see how it goes. So I immediately had a concept for this, which was strange, but I don't know, I kind of immediately went to the idea of like frozen time, and then somehow my brain then went to the sort of Beauty and the Beast kind of storyline, and about how you kind of wish that you could freeze time, but you know, everything has a time limit, etc., etc. And I also thought about certain things, like for example how, you know, there's beauty standards and there's also standards of living, and just there's a real value on preserving beauty, preserving youth, and just, you know, selling that as much as people can. And I completely understand. It makes sense to me, and I thought that it would be really funny if you could sell beauty and save things sort of like in a cryogenic state, but like in a lollipop, because science. And I really liked ink for this one because you saw that the rose blade, and it was really cool. It kind of made that same sort of look that you get when like you've frozen something inside an ice block or lollipop or whatever. It has that like diffused appearance, and I really liked it. It was really fun. You saw me dabbing away some of the stuff because if I left too much water on, it would run uncontrollably. So just be aware of where your water is puddling, especially when you're using ink or watercolors, because it can cause weird things. With watercolor, it'll cause blooms, but with ink, it can do anything. I don't know. Ink is not really my medium of choice, and we have a very, very interesting love-hate relationship, which again just makes challenges like Inktober so much more interesting, because sometimes you don't really know what you're gonna get, and it can either be really good, and like today's prompt I really liked, and I felt like the ink really behaved the way I thought it would, and it was very exciting and it made me really happy. Whereas like yesterday's one with the worm, the ink was too dark and I'd messed it up and I was really disappointed. So yeah, you can get a range of outcomes, but enjoy the process, guys, and keep inking, and I will see you tomorrow. Okay, like, subscribe, love you, bye!